Good evening from New York Realm. This is Woodhaven, Queens on election day, election evening. And this goes out to Zoran Mandami. Yeah, check it out. You know, the lobbyists like to tell us to ride city bikes instead of drive cars. The lobbyists also like to tell us to take the bus instead of drive a car. And here we have both of these modes of transportation in full display here, except one of them is totally unreliable, unfeasible for cities, you know, for cities and towns and all that shit. One is necessary, one is not. This is the keeping three to Rockaway, and especially this goes out to Zoran because you spent like 6 months making social media videos, TikToks and X videos, Instagram, you know, going to buses, taking the bus everywhere. Even though we know super PACs run your special interest super PACs still run your campaign. They're not as rich as Cuomo's super PACs, but they're interested in him being mayor. But you know what I mean. But this is what you're doing. But this is what you've been doing recently to get Landers votes. You've been whoring really hard for Citibike. You're trying to like normalize this shit, saying that it's a part of New York City life. And I guess, I don't know, in your videos and your pictures, you think you're going to be the mayor of Citibike and it's going to improve under you. Let me tell you something. It ain't. I mean, what you could do right now as assembly person is, you know, legislate for Priscilla's law for license plates on e-bikes, and maybe that would get Lyft, who owns this shit, to remove all the e-bikes from their racks because they're dangerous, and go back to just putting the regular city bikes on the racks for people to ride around because they worked before. But for some reason they had to use the e-bikes and shit. They had to put e-bikes there, you know, and they did that so they think, oh, if we put e-bikes out there that go as fast as the cars, people won't drive cars anymore. Well, I hope you learned something about this, Zoran, since you're shilling really hard for them. And I'm pretty sure that's what Lander told you to. Hey, Zoran, you know, you get it. If you want to be ranked #1, if you want me to help you beat Cuomo, you gotta do what Transportation Alternatives says. Transportation Alternatives, they have to run New York City. I can't take a piss without Transportation Alternatives lobbyists telling me to, or changing my Depends freaking undergarments. So this is what you're doing right now, and it's totally irresponsible. And this is what Citibike is like on the streets. See, I think you're fucking telling this bullshit how you're grassroots, but you're fucking not. You're just as elitist as every other freaking official. And also, you're a freaking trust fund kid. You're a trust fund brat. I mean, you got bored and needed hobbies, so you ran for assembly in a gentrified district. And good for you. But you're not going to be mayor. And you're definitely not going to be mayor if you're going to be sucking up the Transalt and trying to make this like part of the mass transit system like they want. This is New York Realm, Imperial City, now more than ever. What a disaster.